President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi asserted Egypt's keen interest in integrating the intellectual property subjects into its national objectives amid the state's belief that knowledge, innovation and scientific research are a key pillar for achieving economic development. The president made his remarks at a meeting with the Director General of the World Intellectual Property Organization, Darren Tang, in the attendance of Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli and Minister of Higher Education and Scientific Research, Mohammed Ayman Ashur. Tang expressed appreciation for Egypt's efforts in collaborating with the Organization for Protecting the Intellectual Property and supporting young creators being embodied in the recent launch of the National Strategy for Intellectual Property under the umbrella of Egypt's Developmental Agenda 2030. He hailed Egypt as being a role model in the field in the Middle East under the leadership of President al-Sisi, which led the country into unprecedented developmental achievements in all fields. Within the framework of preparations for the upcoming academic year, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi reviewed the state's strategic vision for developing higher education. These came during the President's meeting with Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli and Minister of Higher Education and Scientific Research, Mohammed Ayman Ashur. Under the auspices of President al-Sisi, the 52nd round of Arab Information Ministers' Council kicked off in Cairo on Thursday, chaired by the head of the Supreme Council for Media Regulation, Karam Gabr. Egypt received chairmanship of the 52nd round of Council from the Sudan. Addressing the Council, head of the Supreme Council for Media Regulation, Karam Gabr, said that a new phase starts in the Arab media joint work, stressing that Egypt will always support Arab issues. He pointed to the great role of media in Arab societies, especially in forming awareness of people, adding that the Council discussed the role of media in combating terrorism and extremism. Gabr also reiterated that the situation needs innovative ideas and developing Arab media mechanisms. The Council's agenda includes a number of files. Topping is the continuing Arab media support to the Palestinian cause, focusing on the occupied Jerusalem. This is in addition to activating the objectives of the Arab media strategy in dealing with crises and catastrophes in the light of national experience during the coronavirus pandemic. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry highlighted Egypt's stance calling for a diplomatic solution to the Ukrainian crisis through dialogue, considering the negative repercussions on global economy. This came during a meeting between Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry and his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov on the sidelines of the UN Security Council meetings in New York. The two foreign ministers discussed developments of the Ukrainian crisis in addition to a number of regional and international issues of mutual concern as the Palestinian cause and situation in Syria, Libya and Iraq. The Ministry of Interior's Anti-Drug Department continued their efforts to combat crimes in all forms, especially crimes of drug trafficking. The General Administration for Narcotics Control raided a hideout for manufacturing chemical products and narcotics owned by a gang that was specialized in marketing drugs. They confiscated narcotics valued at £12 million. Security forces also arrested a criminal element who attempted to bring big amounts of hashish and hydro from East Suez Canal to West. And back home, where prominent Egyptian actor Hisham Salim passed away on Thursday at the age of 64 after a battle with cancer. Son of legendary football player Saleh Salim, he has participated in many movies and television series since his childhood. Hisham Salim began his career at the age of 13 and was recognized as one of the distinguished actors of his generation. More details.
Prominent Egyptian actor Hisham Salim died on Thursday at the age of 62 after a battle with cancer. Salim, born on January 27, 1960, is the son of Saleh Salim, the football legend and former president of Al Ahly Sporting Club. He graduated from the Collège de la Sainte Famille and studied at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art in London after graduating from the High Institute of Tourism and Hotels in 1981. The acclaimed actor made his acting debut in 1972 film Imbratoriyat Mim and landed his first lead role in Yusuf Shaheen's Audet El Ibn Al-Dal in 1976. He also starred in many critically acclaimed TV productions such as خيانة مشروعة 2006, لقاء على الهواء 2004, هوانم Garden City 1997, Arabesque 1994, ليالي الحلمية Season 2 1989, and الراية البيضاء 1988. The late actor is also known for his roles in films such as انت عمري 2005, الناظر 2000, العاصفة 2001. Salim made his final appearance in the star-studded TV series The Eight. The series also stars آسر ياسين, خالد الصاوي, غادة عادل, محمود البزاوي, ريم مصطفى, محمود علاء, منذر ريحانة, مصطفى البنا, وضاح سوار and خالد صقر.
And to details. Egypt's stock market indices fluctuated on Thursday, being affected by selling operations by Arab and foreign investors. The main EGX 30 index lost 0.23%. The small and medium EGX 70 index gained 0.17%. The more expanded EGX 100 added 0.14%. The overall transactions and dealings within the session reached £3.1 billion.